Hi, Todd Warren here in the Forecast Center with a look at our weather across the ArkLaTex for the next 10 days. And the main theme will be hot and humid. And we'll talk about how hot we're going to get here in a second. What's going to be bringing that hot and dry pattern is upper level high pressure, which is situated still over the eastern seaboard. It is gradually going to expand towards the south and east, and as that happens, our hope of any additional rain will end, and we will really crank up the heat, especially by the time we get to the weekend. Here's a look at Robin Sawyer to Futurecast, and you can see that tonight, looking at a gradual decrease in the clouds across the area, as we'll see a partly to mostly cloudy sky by morning. Expect that mix of clouds and sunshine tomorrow, as we likely will be dry over the vast majority of the area. We'll see a partly cloudy sky across the ArkLaTex tomorrow night, and as we go through Friday, once again, going to be looking at that mix of clouds and sunshine with temperatures both tomorrow and Friday heating up into the middle 90s. Looking at the longer range weather picture here, as we are going to be looking at some heat as the upper level ridge builds right over us heading into the weekend. You can see it's situated over the southern half of the country by the middle of the weekend. Early next week, it will become more situated to the west of the ArkLaTex. That's going to allow the chance for the scattered shower thunderstorm to begin as soon as Tuesday night, and that off and on chance, emphasis on chance, of rain will continue into next weekend. But even though we'll have a chance of rain each day, it doesn't look like a whole lot. In fact, the main story here is going to be the heat. Temperatures this weekend and most of next week will be pretty close to 100 degrees for daytime highs. If you factor in the humidity, you can see the heat index in that range of 104 to 109 basically from this weekend through pretty much most of next week through Thursday. So keep that in mind. The heat index, anytime we get to 105 and above, we start to see some heat-related health issues. So if you have to be outside for an extended period of time, be sure to hydrate before doing so and stay hydrated as you're exposed to the heat. That being said, rainfall not going to give us much relief. As you can see, amounts from the model blend, which take us through next Saturday. This is 10 days worth, showing amounts over most of the area, a tenth of an inch or less, maybe up to a quarter of an inch over the southern sections of the ArkLaTex. Typically in a 10-day period, we get about an inch and a half in June. So again, it looks like well below normal rainfall for the next week and a half. As far as the tropics, we have finally seen Tropical Storm Alberto form in the Gulf of Mexico. You can see the flare-up of convection that has occurred near the center of this system. It's now moving towards the west. Max winds at 40 miles per hour as of this recording, and it will continue to move to the west, making landfall late tonight over the coast of Mexico before dissipating late tomorrow over central Mexico. This course will not bring any impacts to the ArkLaTex here during the next few days, and it is possible we could see a second disturbance develop next week, but it too likely will stay to our south. So your forecast for tonight here at home is looking mostly cloudy. The clouds beginning to decrease a bit late tonight. Temperatures will fall into the low to middle 70s. That includes 76 in Shreveport, 73 in Texarkana, and 73 also for the low temperature in Marshall. Highs tomorrow heating up into the low to middle 90s under a partly cloudy sky. It'll be humid. A heat index above 100 with a high in Shreveport at 95, 95 in Natchitoches, 94 degrees in Texarkana. And your 10-day forecast shows the upper 90s, close to 100 from Saturday through Thursday. Again, that heat index will be pretty close to 105, if not higher, as we'll see the slight chance of rain begin during the middle part of next week, and that slight chance of rain will linger into next weekend. So get ready for a big taste of summer heat and humidity here in the ArkLaTex, with temperatures close to 100 and that heat index close to 105.